one of the
recording coming into Warrensburg, Missouri, with a trash truck on her tail. He's like, what, about 15, 20 feet behind us, probably fully loaded trash truck.
Yeah, hit the brakes and it'll take him a half mile to stop. One thing we should do, we've been to a lot of these towns, and they're all built approximately the same time, or a good share of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty nice little towns. We should go up to, sometime up to Jamesport and see the other extreme. Because they have no aesthetic values whatsoever among the old German Mennonite Hutterites or whatever they are up there. They'll just slap up any old thing and that's good enough.
Well, in America, we keep talking about Wall Street versus Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with that whole analogy is that Main Street has been pretty much killed a long time ago. It should be Wall Street versus Walmart.
Yeah.
Because
you can't tell me he did that, built that house by working at a convenience store.
Yeah. Because Wall Street or Walmart has become the true center of most towns in America, unfortunately.
Killed all the rest of the businesses, and they're it.
And we're coming up on the main street of Warrensburg, which is the Walmart over here. And this whole area started developing. Hawthorne Plaza, the far northern reach of town. So now people, when they go to town, it has a new meaning. They don't have to go into town to go to town. They just go to this area here.
Like, I went to Columbia. I don't know how many times I've been through Columbia and didn't realize that the highway is not really the center of town.
Yeah. As we were talking earlier, the problem with this area is it's not pedestrian friendly at all. There's no community here. You just get in your car, you go to a store, get what you need, you go to the next store, and you get in your car and go to the next store.
That's like where I am. There's nothing within walking distance anymore.
Yeah.
We used to be able to buy a lot of stuff at the dime store there. It's gone. And the drugstore that was over there, it's gone. And all these things that, when the big chains have come in, they've forced these little guys out. So really, you got to walk quite a ways to find anything. I can go down to 23rd Street there to the library or something like that. But that's about all.
When I lived here in Warrensburg, college here in the mid-'80s into the '90s, none of that on this bridge really existed. There wasn't anything up there. And this development over here on the left, University Inn, well, not University Inn, but this area over here was the main strip area. And where those theaters are, and Hastings and everything, is where Walmart was. Walmart used to be in there, and then they moved when they built the new store in the 90s, like 96 or so, I think. And, or it was earlier than that, 94 or so. And abandoned that, and then something eventually came in there. But even, you could live on campus and you could walk from your campus, from your dorm to this area to go to Walmart to get whatever you needed or whatever. So even though it was a little bit farther removed from the center of town, you still had the opportunity to be able to walk. and there was a little bit of community in that. Although most people drove if they could. But now it's like to get across that highway, you take your life in your hands. You pretty much have to drive.
Yeah.
I guess you could do you could walk up here, but still you have to navigate these huge parking lots and everything else like that.
It's like I lived in Olathe. If you wanted to be on the east side of town, you either had to have a car or you had to be born over there. There was no way you could walk over there. Get across I-35. There was no walkways, 4 lanes of traffic, everybody in a rush. Family pawn. In case you want to get rid of your family, you can probably get $2 out of them. Pawn them in. There's a guy on the radio on Sunday nights. Is always trying to get special funding or something to help us people that are literalists. And when you read something, you take it literally and you read a lot of strange things out of it.
My brain is a literalist sometimes. Or it changes words around to make it something funny. Usually something perverted. Now we're coming into downtown, which is completely... It does better in some downtowns, but...
Not beautiful downtown Lawrenceville, huh?
No. Although beautiful downtown Warrensburg does about 100 times better than beautiful downtown Topeka.
Yeah.
At least there is something going on here. There are people that move around, and there's some community here. I'm going to find out if one of these places is open right now. It used to be the tea house, and it's called Cafe Blackadder. I haven't heard much from Julie on Facebook, so I don't know.
Quite a few murals on the walls here.
Yeah. Some remodeling going on there or something. Alright, I see an open sign. The lump in my throat is going away. You never know, sometimes these places come and go. And
Yeah, small businesses tend to have a high mortality rate.
And here's parking right here.
I still don't know whose bright idea it is to build these things out around. Because if you're coming down here with a big truck or a trailer,